Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed before, please hit the subscribe button. I'm sure we are going to bring a lot of useful things for you guys. So today we have with us 3 of the placed students who are already working in different companies. I'm going to introduce those people to you, and then we are going to have a nice, useful, important conversation with them. So we have with us Ramakrishna, who got selected in TCS as well as Capgemini, and we have with us Chaitanya, who got selected in Core Compete, Electronics, TCS and Capgemini. And guys, he got rejected in the first 4 companies he appeared for. Then we have Shirish with us, rejected in 15 companies before getting selected in Cognizant as well as Wipro. So stay tuned, we'll bring you the guys in. Let's get started with our interview.
Hi.
Hi guys, so happy to see you guys again.
Yeah,
thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I forgot to tell you one thing. All of these 3 students have done their BTech in the branch of ECE. So let's...
Yeah, he's from Tripoli, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, yes, I'm from Tripoli.
Wonderful. So we have a good cocktail of all the, well-reputed companies. Let's see how was their experience in their companies. Chaitanya, starting with you. It's very interesting to see that you selected a startup company which is Core Compete over Capgemini and TCS. What was the reason behind it?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for having me. Yeah, I got selected in 4 companies, right? Yeah, for the first one, like TCS is my first company. Then I got placed in Electronics. Then my Core Compete. Then Capgemini. Yeah, among all those, I've chosen Core Compete because it's a startup. When a startup, I'll say the count. In my company, there are 300 employees right now, including us. So, if there are only 300 employees, then we can have a focus for each and every person. That is the reason why I'm going for the Core Compete. For TCS, there might be a huge number. So, I don't think whether I'm getting a perfect focus on me. So, as Capgemini.
Okay. So then it is an interesting choice. He chose a company with the small size of people, so that he can make himself noted.
Yeah.
So guys, see, it is not always important to get selected in a good company. You can always start with a startup if you are looking for some good learning opportunities. Both are lucrative options, whether it is a popular company or it is a startup company, as long as it suits your needs. Chaitanya, well, that is very interesting. Like I said, he got rejected in the 4 companies before he got selected into any. So, how did you deal with your failures?
As everyone knows, failure is a stepping stone for the success.
Okay. 4 times failures.
4 failures, yeah. For the first one, TCS. I cleared TCS Core Beta. I went for the interview and I was rejected. I used to record everything while I was in the interview. So because of that, I found what were the mistakes that I'm making. Whenever I was rejected, I was like, oh my god, that's it, I'm done. But do I have another option again? I will only say one thing to me, that something bigger is waiting for you.
Wow.
That is the same.
Let's give a round of applause for this.
That is the same thing which I was telling to me all the time. When I was rejected in TCS, better one. I think we have some bigger one. Mm-hmm. When I was rejected, and then second was, what was it? Global. Yeah, that was Global. Yeah, I was rejected in Global. Mm-hmm. Then I felt, okay, something is bigger. Yeah, bigger is very good. And then the emphasis. You really have to say about this. In the emphasis, I was cleared technical round, and then even I cleared HR. And in the next day, I was called for the HR again.
Okay.
And for the second round, I was rejected. I was surprised. Why? What was the reason behind that? So I directly went to HR. Okay. What was the mistake I made? If I don't found the reason, I could not have get selected in any. I can never place anywhere. I cannot cover my mistake. So I asked him, and he told me that you are very fast. So as I'm very fast, I was telling customers can't understand. If I was given to the client, then they can't understand what I was saying. And on that night, I was very I felt very sad.
So did you slow down from your next interview? I mean, did you start controlling your voice pace?
Then I controlled my voice clearly. So on that day, on the same day, I have another interview for F-Tron. So like I was dull, I was talking very slowly to him. Yeah, and I cleared that round in the college. So I have to go to the Vijayawada for the further rounds.
So you got selected next time when he controlled his pace.
Yes. And when I controlled, that was good. I placed in TCS in the meanwhile.
Okay.
And I placed in the electronics in the meanwhile with the slow pace.
Wow,
but
that's nice.
On the next day, when I got placed in electronics on the next coming day, I had an interview for the score complete. Yeah, if I was the same, I would have rejected really in that. But because of my speed, I was able to crack it.
So did you see what could work as a weakness for one company could actually be a strength in other company?
In fact, like the HR was very rapid. So if I was slow, I could not have handled him. With my speed, I handled him with proper perfection.
Wow. Because they try to build pressure on you, I suppose, and you have to be very quick at your answers, so that you can do well and make an impression on your interviewers.
In fact, that is the best company I have.
Oh yes, and I think you joined.
I joined in it, and I'm working in it as a data engineer.
Oh wow! So tell us something more about your experience in the startup. How do you think, when your friends tell you they are in Capgemini or Cognizant, doesn't it pinch you that, you are not in those companies? Do you regret your decision?
No, I never had any regret for choosing a smaller company. For the first 3 weeks, now it is 4th week So for the first 3 weeks, I was going on a training.
Okay.
I can find the difference. I don't know whether if that big company, I haven't faced a big company is training.
Okay.
So, but this model company's training is like they were looking to me. Are you getting it? Like they were pointing at me. So I had a real focus in me.
So you are saying that in small companies they try to attend to you, so you get more focus, more individual attention.
Yes.
Okay. So Rama, my next question is for you because you got selected in TCS. How was your interview experience? Do you think it is intimidating, or do you think there is something that students need to, prepare themselves before they come for the TCS interviews?
TCS is my first interview, and it took place at JNTU. By writing the Code Vita exam, I went to the TCS interview, and normally the interviews will be taking place first TR, next EMR, then HR. That's the thing normally taking place, but mine, it is a panel of 3 members. They took my interview, so it's some sort of different thing, different experience apart from what I thought, what I have trained and imagined. So it's something different. What
was the panel nice to you, or were they very tough on you?
Among the 3 people, 1 person is nice to me, but the 2 people are so hard.
Strict. Okay. So how do you think you handle the situation when your interviewer puts a lot of pressure on you or is very strict with you?
Normally the questions they asked are at random. The people sitting, all the 3 people are from different streams, right? So they randomly asked me, but whatever the confidence that I am having, whatever the things that I know, I turned the questions in that way, answered in the same way, and I explained the things what they don't ask also. In that way, I tuned them.
Okay, so guys, what he did was he maneuvered the interviewers in the direction he wanted them to be in. Also, we have prepared another interview videos for you guys where Chaitanya and Rama both have given their interviews like they were, their real interviews. So they are the simulated round. Watch those videos on our YouTube channel after this.
Don't forget.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay,
and like.
So thank you so much. So now let's ask our next question to Shirish, because it's a very classic example, one of the very rare ones. He got rejected in so many companies. Usually people would probably give up. They would stop getting, going for interviews at all. But despite his 14 or 15 rejections, he still had the courage to go to the next company. Now that, guys, requires a lot of,
never give up
attitude. So she reached
Praise it. We
Candid,
have to apply
and this
it.
is why just noted that he got into the top MNCs, Wipro and Cognizant. Those are not small names. So Shirish, how was your journey? How did you feel when you were continuously getting rejected one after the other company?
So I wasn't depressed first of all. So I was taking one at a time.
Okay.
So one after the other, I was just attending the interviews more and more.
Okay.
So the more I attended the interviews, I was getting to explore new things.
Wow.
Like I took it in a positive way.
Okay.
So the more colleges I visit, I was like making new friends,
Wow.
new environment.
So-
So I was just getting adjusted to all those things. So most of the people think, what is this? None of our friends are visiting these interviews and this all things. But the thing I found was, the more you go to such colleges, the more you get to explore people. So yeah.
Yeah. So did you?
So I made a lot of friends in that interviews and all.
He improved his interpersonal skills. He improved his communication skills by interacting with people, and that is what helped him to get into those good companies. Okay, so Shirish, any tips for the aspirants? Anyone who gets rejected? How do you want them to handle it, or any message for them?
Yeah, all the tips which I am about to give are my real life examples. So most of the mistake that people do is the thing that they don't attend much interviews. Like they'll be having some reason. They'll be saying that it's too far, the college is far. So
Or
anyways,
it is not related to their
yeah.
interest area. Yeah.
So we need to travel a lot of distance. So anyways, we'll be getting rejected in the first round and all those things.
So what is the point of going at all?
Yeah. So that's the thing. Most of the people go wrong there. So first to be honest, I got rejected in most of the companies. But in the meanwhile, before I got selected in Cognizant and Wipro, I got also placed in two small companies like Aliens and Justel. They are related to management. They are managerial jobs.
But still you attended those interviews for the sake of experience.
Yeah. So the thing is, when you attend these interviews, you get you get to attend the group discussions, and you get to attend. So as you are clearing the group discussion and you enter the HR round, it will become easier when you go to software companies.
Okay.
Because in my personal experience, I found out that those HRs, they will be having two HRs. In a management related jobs like sales and all those things.
Okay.
So I personally felt that they are tougher.
Okay. So
So-
he's saying management
Yeah.
interviews were actually tougher than the software interviews. So
When it
software
comes to-
became
yeah.
easier for him because he had already attended tougher interviews. So guys, do not give up. Keep on attending the interviews because it is all going in the right place, and you will get your dream job, or at least a job that is worth your efforts. So thank you so much for your time. Keep on watching.